Ladies and gentlemen,
let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing and romance. Oh yes. There's nothing so inviting, nothing quite as exciting as a little fishing when they're biting. Let's go fishing.
Morning, boys and girls. Froggy again this morning, guys. Humidity, humidity, and everything's soaking wet. So I'm not going to go up here very far. I'm going to idle up here and where Mr. Paul's been catching right up here. I'm going to go right above him. I'm going to go right above him and try to catch a few spec this morning. Got a spec trip in the morning. If it's like this, I'm going to have to You don't want to run in this fog. Oh, yeah. Keep talking and forget. Put your life jacket on, guys. Especially this morning. Put your kill switch on, guys. And just idle up through here.
Another foggy morning on Lake Okeechobee, guys. I mean, it was really foggy this morning. I mean, I was soaking wet. I mean, and it was humid. It really, I mean, when I got up this morning, it was like 60-something degrees, but humidity was really bad. So I didn't go too far. I just went out of the ramp there and just started, pushing up there. And I got been using bottom bouncers. I used to use them for walleye and catch perch, and I can remember catching crappie on them bottom bouncers. He just kind of touches the bottom, and the mini stays up in the air. And it worked pretty good this morning. I caught several fish with it, and they were good fish. I mean, I caught some nice ones. Yeah, when it's foggy like that, you gotta keep your eye out for other people too, not only yourself. It's, I could hear people running up that river. I'm like, oh man, that GPS, it doesn't show you when someone's sitting in a river somewhere. It'll show you which way to go, but it won't show you. It's not a radar. we've had, you got the fog and then you got smoke mixed up with it. When I first got started this morning, you can see they hit good. I mean, I was putting them in the boat. I kept my eye on the bank where I could see that trees. If I heard anybody coming, I just went over and hugged them trees. You gotta be careful because everybody else is the same way. They'll run up there and stay right along the bank. So it gets so foggy, you know, even the lights don't help. Fish on, guys, fish on. Like I said, right off the bat, man, I was putting them in the boat. That first hour is very important. I mean, I don't care if you're crappie fishing or bass fishing. That's first hour, right at daylight. You can see on my unit there, I was checking them out. I'm thinking about maybe getting a hummingbird with a 360 on it that shows you the cover on the bottom. Also, side scan will show you that too. But I was looking at the price of them. My goodness gracious, they're expensive. And I think the transducer is like $1,500 in the units, about $2,500. So there's the holy cow. That's $4,000. You know what I'm saying? So you can see they're pretty nice fish. Look, here's a boat going by me. It's got, at the end of this, I'll show you. It's interesting. The fog lifts and it's crystal clear, and some guy about run over top of me. I was anchored. I mean, it's crazy out there sometimes, men and women. It's just crazy. So you got to keep your eyes open, you know, and just. I used my whistle today. I mean, now I realize why you need that whistle in there. The guy just wasn't paying any attention, and the wind was blowing pretty good, and he he just about ran into me. You can see, you can just barely see the other side, you know. Here I'm going to show you the bottom bouncers, what I got tied on to everything, and it's kind of keeps you down there, and Okay, guys, I'm going to get my bottom bouncers out and see how they do. I used to catch a lot of them. They call them trash fish up north, but when I was walleye fishing, but I could catch specks and perch, bass, everything on these bottom bouncers. I got 4 of them rigged up here. So you go about 0.8 miles an hour with these. You go real slow. So let's see how we do. This bite here slowed down a little bit. So put a little more weight on here and see how we do. I got them rigged up on my 12-foot Mafia rods, spinning rods,
they keep
so
you up off bottom.
I can adjust the depth.
You just
put your leader right there, guys, on the back of that, on that snap. I'm running in about 12 foot of water. I've tried every once in a while that you can, like I'm coming up on that point, I'll be in 12 foot and then it'll just come up. It'll come up to like 8 foot, and you just got to be careful because you get debris on the bottom. So, yeah. I'm putting about a 2 foot leader on the back of them, right? So that mini can float up there and look about as natural as can be. I'm using 6-pound test line. You can see it's starting to clear off a little bit now. There's boats everywhere. This is the last week of February, and it's really crazy the last week of February down here. People, especially it's been cold up north, and they've come down here, and you just got to be careful because some people they're not real good in the boat. I mean, they just get, like I always said, they get in the boat and they just go crazy, Plucking them out, just plucking them out a little bit at a time. I'm using my Mafia spinning rods, and I'm using my Muck City cane poles, guys. Oh, I didn't keep any of them. Look, there's a pretty nice size one too, right there. But I didn't keep none of them. I don't want none. You can see they're nice fish. Old guys from Kentucky over there are smacking their lips when I throw them fish back. And oh man, throw that our way. I don't eat them. I just don't eat them, guys. I just don't eat them. I don't know. I could see, I was watching my screen, I could see some fish, and it's not consistent. They're moving back and forth. They just keep moving back and forth. There, the fog's starting to lift pretty good right there, but you can still see it's kind of heavy there, and they got some brush piles. They got the smoke going on too. A lot of smoke. You got a lot of fires down here because it's been really dry. So I got one on both poles there. That's when you can tell you're getting some good fish right there, guys. I got them on both poles. Yeah, fish on, my man, fish on. Like I said, I had a real good morning. Just taking my time and easing up through there. Lake Okeechobee, we're catching them here, but we're not catching them nothing like we have in years going past. It's been hit and miss this year. You go out and catch them like today, then you'll go out tomorrow and catch 3 or 4. It's just the crappie are just, it's nothing, not consistent. everybody. I went in there, this old guy's putting in. He said, "Think they'll be coming in the next moon?" I said, "I've been hearing that since October." I said, "Here it is, March." I said, "In April they start going back out." So who knows? I don't know. They're dropping this lake. They're going to drop it down 8 foot, 9 foot, somewhere around there. Then they're going to take pans out there and scrape it. So who knows? Every time man touches something, he messes it up. I just like to see him leave it alone. Just leave the daggone thing alone. Quit having it high and having it low, and then planting grass and killing grass. I don't think I've ever seen anything place like this down here. They don't know what they want to do. And then everybody thinks they're a biologist. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Facebook, and everybody says, "Well, you got to do this, you got to do that." Need low water, need high water. It tickles me to listen to these guys. And it's the guides. The guides, they don't want to paint no bad picture of this lake, but it's tough. It's really tough. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I mean, I guide down here. It's really tough. Now I've got about a 2-pounder on right here. I had to get the net. I mean, but it ended up weighing 1.72, and I took it in, weighed it, and I'm leading in there. And Garrett's Tackle, they give away a prize every week for the biggest fish, and this was a dandy right here. It's about 16 inches long and weighing almost 2 pounds. So. Yeah, I put him in a live well when they're bragging rights. I'll bring him around here and show you in a minute. I'm trying to get the hook out of him, and he's a dandy. It took both hands to get him out of that net. You can see, I've got several of them like that this year. I mean, I've got several nice ones this year, but you're not getting the numbers. But a lot of times you'll get some big ones there.
They got one in way.
Yes, but yeah, that's an old bragger right there. Yeah, I'm putting him down in the live well down there. I thought, well, I'll just keep him alive, take him down there to Gerard's Tackle and weigh him in. And I do. It was a good one, yep. So I thought, well, I better put that net there in case I get some more of them like that, because I'm only using a 4-pound test. It'll break. That line will break with picking up like that, That's Mr. Paul on down there. Paul Rickenball. He fishes a lot. He fishes about every day. He's a good fisherman. He catches a lot of crappie. He fishes the circuit back in Ohio and West Virginia in the summer. And the bottom bouncers produced. They helped me. They really did. It just showed a different technique down there underneath the water. Just showed them something a little bit different. The minis kind of floating around a little bit, and so yeah, it's something to think about if you ever want to try it. You can order them bottom bouncers online. Get the eagle claws because the wires are longer. Okay, get the eagle claws because the wires are longer. Keeps you up off the bottom a little bit better. And these specs, when it gets cold like this, they're right down on bottom. That's the reason I started using them. I can remember using them up north and catching. When it was real cold, and the specs would be on bottom. And even when I ice fished for them, through the ice, they weren't suspended. They were hugging the bottom. Some of them even had mud on the bottom of them where they got down there and tried to get into the thermocline down there, wherever that was, to keep in their comfort zone, but yeah, it worked pretty good. It's just another way of trolling and just only troll real slower with it. And you can put jigs on it, or you can put crankbaits, or you can put anything on there. It doesn't matter. I wrote down to see, he's down there where Mr. Paul was, and asked him how he was doing. He was doing pretty good, So, yeah. Yeah, good time swimming on Lake Okeechobee, guys. Catching fish, guys, just catching fish. Another fish on the bottom bouncer, guys. Okay, you see here, I'm anchored right here, guys. I'm sitting here catching a few fish. And he was past Paul out there, and I'm sitting here right at the point right here, watching. He's coming down there, not looking. And I thought, well, he'll see me. I'll just see him. And he just kept coming, he just kept coming. I thought, well, he'll see me. And he was doing something down the bottom of his boat, and this is what I say down here. You gotta watch. Just think that the big motor was running. And he kept coming. I thought, okay, that'll be all right. I've been anchored here for about an hour, and because I was catching a few fish right there, so I put it on anchor, and he kept coming. And I was thinking, well, he'll see me, but he was looking down the bottom of the boat. I'm thinking, all right, okay. It was kind of interesting. I mean, I'm sitting here fishing, and there's nobody within, except for Paul down there up below me, nobody else within a mile. But I've been catching fish. I'm sure he's been watching me. So he comes, and I don't know that for fact, attention, but watching, he's still coming. I'm sitting there anchored. Still coming. He gets almost rammed me, and I started whistling. Just about. And then, listen to what he says. He comes a mile up the river here. Listen to what he says. He wants me to back up. He wants me to back up.
A little bit.
I'm thinking,
Could you back up a little bit?
like hell, I'm gonna back up. And then he backs up, goes over around behind me, and makes circles me. Oh, it's crazy down here, guys. Be careful.